Hey guys. How you doing?
Yeah.
Good? I'm good. You guys look like you're gonna have like a big feast or something. These long tables. Well, my name's Jessica. My mom named me that. She wanted a name that I could find on souvenir mugs. I mostly find it tattooed on bald guys' necks. I'm a little bit Mexican. Thank you. The most Mexican thing about me is that I worked at Panda Express. My last name's Rosas. Sometimes old white people will pronounce it wrong, but I just let them know it's Rosas, as in osteoporosis. She knows. I have this man that's obsessed with me. He waits for me on the freeway exit with flowers and just yells out my name, Rosas, Rosas! Like, dude, I'm not interested. I read online that eyebrows are sisters, not twins. So if that's true, then my left eyebrow is my sister Rachel, and my right eyebrow is me, because I look at it in the mirror and I'm like, why are you like this? I've been trying to work on doing positive affirmations. It's where you say positive things that you want to happen in your life. They're not true. But you have to say them out loud in the present tense so that they will come true. And I just feel like I'm being sarcastic all the time. People come up to me, they're like, Jessica, how are you? And I'm like, the light within me is creating miracles in my life here and now. How are you? I just asked my boyfriend today. I was like, is one of my eyes bigger than the other one? And he said, no. I was like, okay. But if you had to pick one. That's just how things are going. I like eating foods that have faces on them, because I get to decide how I eat its face. I bite the ears off of chocolate bunnies, and then I pop out its face, and I put it aside, and I make it watch me eat the rest of its body. It's a power move. I like McDonald's pancakes because they feel like skin. But I'm a good person. Just want to help out. Go to the hospital. Drop a McDonald's pancake on top of every baby. They all get that skin-to-skin time. That's how I give back. I stopped drinking milk recently because the cows are no longer treated with our best. Cows not treated with RBST. I think the cows deserve to be treated with RASTCT. I'm drinking almond milk now. Thank you. People are always like, almond milk? How do you milk an almond? And that's a dumb joke. You know I'm not stupid. I know how almond milk is made. But think about all the cows that have to get smushed in a blender just to make regular milk. I don't like pickles. I think they're creepy. Because they float around in jars. I never know what to do with them. Like, do I store them in the fridge or do I put them on the shelf next to the rest of my severed body parts? I was eating a string cheese today, and then I was like, oh man, it's just my finger. Just me. I was eating a cutie, and I found a seed inside. I was like, who touched you? Are you okay? The cutie's gonna be okay. I don't know about you guys. I've got another one for you. Are you ready? Okay. I know that people don't like to be objectified, but I wonder if objects hate being personified. Because I draw little mustard faces on all my hamburgers before I eat them. Because it makes me happy. But the hamburger patty is probably like, no, stop it, I'm not a person, I'm a piece of meat. The most passive-aggressive object that I own is my shampoo bottle. It's always like, made for your dry, frizzy, unmanageable hair. I'm like, calm down, I bought you. I get hit on constantly at Walmart, but never at Target. Kind of insulted. I'm a Walmart 8 and a Target 5. A guy came up to me after a show, he's like, Target 5, that's so funny, my friend laughed, he never laughs at anything. And I was like, oh, okay, that just means it's true. I want to be an extrovert when I grow up. They make it look easy. I always tell my boyfriend, I'm like, stop embarrassing me in front of my friends. He's like, there's nobody here. People make me uncomfortable. Even like dogs make me uncomfortable. I get people coming up to me with their dogs, it starts jumping on me, liking me. They're like, oh, sorry, she's friendly. I'm like, oh, sorry, I'm not. I was dating this guy, he always wanted me to talk about my feelings. He'd be like, what's wrong? Tell me what's wrong. I'm like, I don't know. Sometimes I have feelings and I decide not to feel them. Is that what normal people do? And he said, I think that's what autistic people do. So I took an online quiz. Scored pretty high. And it said some people with this score, maybe they have autism, maybe they just learned how to live with it. And I was like, okay, thank you, BuzzFeed. I've been working on an impression, if you guys want to see it. Yeah. Okay, all right, I'm going to do it, but I'll tell you what it is after. Here it goes. That was a Pez dispenser? I have a degree in theater. That's it, that was the joke. My dad likes that one. He laughs so hard his wallet starts crying. My dad recently lent me a little bit of money till I get back on my feet. So I called him the other day. I was like, hey, Dad, I'm standing. He was like, oh, cool, you're back on your feet. I could stop sending you money? I was like, no, I said I'm doing stand-up again. Can you send more money? But it's all right, because my dad's a cop, so he's been defunding him for a few years now. Reactions. He likes the joke. I hate when people ask me, what do you do for fun? Because nothing. The only reason that I do anything is because I'm supposed to be doing something else. Like if you came to my house right now, I'd be like, oh, what? This life-size replica of J-Lo made of Cheez-Its? I'm not an artist. I just have to do laundry. This killer 15-minute comedy set, I'm not a comedian. Just been putting off doing my taxes for 4 years. My birthday just passed, and the same birthday as Kobe Bryant. Thanks. So the boys won't forget. I read that Kobe used to sleep with a basketball, and then he became a famous NBA player. I sleep with my unfolded laundry on my bed, so I'm gonna get wrinkles. My family, they don't have any like precious heirlooms that they pass down, but we do have paper gift bags we've been circulating since the 80s. So I'm hoping I get one of those. I'm unemployed. Thank you. Thank you. I've been doing job interviews, and I don't like them because they ask weird questions that I don't know how to answer. Like this, I did this one, and they asked me, "How do you share your passion with others?" I was like, I don't know, some licking, some sucking. Am I hired? I had another job interview, and the guy asked me, "What's your greatest weakness?" And I was like, physical. I used to have a job, and I brought this lady her food, and she was like, "There's a hair in my pasta." And I was like, "You ordered angel hair." I used to be a bartender. And when you're a bartender, you gotta talk to a lot of weird people that come in and sit at the bar. So this one guy used to come in and he'd tell me different pickup lines that he'd use on various girls that he meets. And supposedly he used to meet a lot of Swedish girls. So he'd go up to them and he'd say, "There's a lot of fish in the sea, but I'm just looking for the Swedish fish." And then he'd take out a Swedish fish and he'd eat it. He's like, "You like that? You think that's a good line?" I was like, I think that one's a dud. Then I took out a milk dud, ate it. I read online that you're supposed to apply sunscreen religiously. So I only wear it once a year when I have a near-death experience. And if you're Catholic like me, you just need a little bit. I just put it right here. I was raised Catholic, and back in high school, one of my friends took me to one of those like cool people Christian churches, and there was a band playing, and it was all loud, and everyone was like, "Woo!" And I was like, "Oh man, how am I supposed to sleep through this?" Catholicism is a really scary religion. If you don't know about it, it's this whole religion. It's all based on this big murder. And they're like, "We eat skin, we drink blood." Ah! Catholicism is the only religion that has its own scary movies made about it. The Exorcist movies. And I've seen them, like only weird, mousy Catholic girls get possessed. So I'm next. And possession looks exhausting, you know? They're always like twisting in weird positions, flailing around, lifting up furniture, throwing it across the room. But I'm trying to look on the bright side. It'll just be great exercise for me. My calories will burn in hell. People are always in a hurry to exercise the demons, but I'm like, let the demons exercise you. Thank you. My boyfriend, he recently told me that I sound like I can't sing. And I was like, take it out of my mouth, it'll sound better. I have a lot of daddy issues, all the way back from when I was a kid. My dad, he used to edit photos of me onto these fake magazine covers. I've just got so many issues. Alright guys, my name's Rosas. Thank you so much.